welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing this basic peachy spring everyday makeup tutorial. And so I used only 2 eyeshadow palettes for this and basically like 4 colors. So this is super simple, super easy, perfect for an everyday kind of a look if this is the more so glammed up look that you want to go for. But yes, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So I'm starting off with my eyebrows already done, and I'm just using this Taiyeler Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn to prime my eyelids, and I'm buffing that out with my Real Technique foundation brush. Then I'm going into my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm taking the shade White Peach, and I'm just setting my lids so that concealer does not crease or anything. Guys, I just got this palette a few days ago and I'm already obsessed with it. Next, I'm taking the shade Puree and I'm placing that into my crease. I'm starting off with a little bit at a time and I'm building the shade up until I get the correct pigmentation that I want, because I didn't want to get too much too quickly. Then I'm taking the shade Puree and I'm also placing that into my crease to further deepen up my crease area. I wanted my crease to be a little bit more darker and have a little bit of more depth to it, so I used that shade. And going into my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm taking the shade Real Gar, which is this very pigmented, vibrant orange, and I'm placing that into my crease as well. But I'm mainly focusing this onto the outer parts of my crease. Placing this into my crease with a more densely packed, fluffy brush, and then I'm going out with a more looser, fluffy brush to blend everything out. And going in with the shade Caramelized, I'm using this and spraying a little bit of my Badescu facial spray onto my brush and then applying it into my eyelids to brighten up the color, but that was not working out for me, so I started using my fingers, which allowed me to have more pigmentation, and then I'm just buffing that out with a fluffy brush. And on top of that shade, I applied Just Peachy, which is the shade right above Candied Peach, because I wanted it to be more pinky. And then I'm just blending, blending, blending. I did my false lashes and my eyeliner off camera, so now moving on to the face. I'm starting off with this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Light. And then I'm using this foundation. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation, I believe. Wow, there's an airplane flying right over me as I'm trying to record this voiceover, so this is disrespectful. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Concealer, I believe, and this is in the shade Amber. I will have all the products listed down below as always, so you guys know exactly what I use. But I'm using that same Real Techniques brush to just buff everything out. Then I'm taking that same Taiyeler Pro Concealer and I'm just highlighting underneath of my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and also onto my Cupid's bow. I don't put any on my chin or my forehead just because I don't want too much of the highlighted concealer on my face. So as I'm blending out, I take the excess concealer that's onto my beauty sponge and I just use that to blend it onto my chin, and that gives me a little subtle highlight on my chin. And I take my finger and I put it in my nose and like move my nose to the side just so I can get into little cracks on the side of my nose so that I can make sure the product is not just sitting there and building and creasing and like separating, and that it's blended into my face. Then I'm just setting my face with some translucent powder. And as I set using the beauty sponge, I take a big fluffy brush. That one is from Wet n Wild, and I just dust that powder away. And those two same shades from the Too Faced palette, Puree and Summer Yum, I'm just blending those into my bottom lash line, and then I'm taking this Nude liner by NYX and applying it into my waterline just to open up my eyes more. Then I'm contouring my face. I believe this is the Black Radiance contour palette, or this might be my Kat Von D one, I'm not sure, but I will list it down below. I'm taking my Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter and I'm applying that to the high points of my face using my finger to give me the most pigmentation. And I'm also applying this down my nose, but I kind of applied too much, so I had to make sure I blended that out. And then I'm just setting my face with my NYX Matte Setting Spray. Applying this lip liner by Rimmel first, and then I'm going over that with a brown lip liner by NYX onto the center of my lips. And then I'm using this Urban Decay lipstick in the shade, I'm not sure what shade this is. It'll be down below as always because I completely forgot the shade. And then applying, and then over top of this lip gloss, because I didn't want it to be too matte, I applied my MAC lip gloss, and this is like a clear one. So I completely forgot to film an outro for this video, so this is the end of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all liked and enjoyed it. Here are some pictures of what the final look came up to be. See you all in my next video. Bye guys.